you're fine, because I have watched a video of Esther and Kino and actually Cora Smith in Trenchtown, just to know how the people of Jamaica are. And I'm so grateful to God that Esther, Trenchtown and Kingston was not affected much by the Hurricane Beryl. And I could also see Cora Smith was safe and sound, apart from lack of electricity, which is obvious. Even here when it rains, there is usually no electricity. And I also saw Kino reporting on what is going on the storm, and there was no much destruction. So we really thank God. And Jamaicans, let me tell you one thing. God loves you. God values you. God really is with you people. Because if that big storm that was being said in the media houses has not destroyed the iron sheets in Trenchtown, has not even affected the tanks that are put on the rooftop, has not affected the many houses in Trenchtown, I tell you, may the Lord receive all the glory. We are really happy with you, Jamaicans, because we know you are safe, you are sound, and we appreciate God for that. We don't take that for granted. And even before I appreciate my subscribers, the returning subscribers, the new subscribers, I had to talk about the safety of Jamaica and the people that I have seen. They are safe and sound. I have seen Trenchtown. Esther was going loud showing us. I have seen Kingston. I have seen where Cora Smith lives, and I could say no much effect of the hurricane has been actually perceived in Jamaica. God has really worked miracles. God has protected his people. God has shielded his people the way I always pray every day. May the Lord protect you. May the Lord shield you. May the Lord provide for you together with your family. We always say that before we start our video. And I can clearly say, God has been on your side, Jamaicans. And we have not seen much destruction of the Hurricane Beryl. We really appreciate God, even before we appreciate the new and the returning subscribers. So to the new and the returning subscribers, we really appreciate you. We really value you. We are really happy that you keep on supporting our channel. We do not take it for granted. And we always tell you, we pray for you. And for sure, you can actually agree with me. We always pray for you, that God provides for you, God protects you, God shields you together with your family. We have seen it work in Jamaica. There was a very strong hurricane, but I thank God that almost all the Jamaicans are safe. And I really want to appreciate the media houses in Jamaica for the early alert, early awareness, so that people can be keen, people can move to where they cannot be affected by the storm, people can actually prepare for it. We really appreciate the media houses that were on the front line to educate people, to make people aware of what is happening around them. We really appreciate that, and we have not seen that in so many countries. People made alert, people made aware of what is surrounding them, so that they can be prepared, so that they can escape early, so that they can hide early. I really appreciated the media houses in Jamaica. We really appreciate you. Guys, today, this is the channel, don't forget, where we spread love and positivity. And therefore, we are happy for our Jamaican sisters and brothers that are safe and sound, and we really thank God for that. And today, I wanted to talk about something. Guys, I always tell you that every day I get fascinated by Jamaica. And today I'm going to share something that is shared by almost everyone in the world. Everybody in the world knows what I'm going to share today. And I'm going to share why is Jamaica so famous all over the world. Even the small child in Kenya. I told you that I started knowing Jamaica when I was a very young girl. And I associated Jamaica with reggae music, with Bob Marley, and I also thought that Jamaica is in Africa. I think because of the way the Jamaican people support Africans and the Jamaican people talk about Africa, they sing about Africa and they do all that. Maybe that is why we got exposed so early to know about Jamaica. And therefore, Jamaica is a country so small. I keep on saying that. And that fascinates me a lot. It is a very small island, yet there is no other country in the world that has made the impact that Jamaica has made. I tell you today, Jamaica is not only an island or a country, it is a brand. I tell you, it is a brand. Because almost all over the world, Jamaica is known. And it has produced most of the greatest people that we know in the world. By the way, some of the people I'm going to mention here, I really got surprised to know it. And I want to start by saying, Jamaica is not just known today. It is started to be known way back long time ago. And I think you can agree with me. Just like yesterday, I shot a video talking about the blessings of Jamaica. Jamaica is a country that was made, that was formed by God. When he knew the destiny of the people of Jamaica, he prepared for them, he destined for them to be great people, and I can tell you they have made a lot of impact in the world. And I want to start by saying, by giving reasons why Jamaica is so famous. And guys, I don't even have to say it because I think everybody knows why Jamaica is famous. One, Jamaica is known by the Rastafarian Movement. The Rastafarian Movement somehow started in Jamaica. And this movement is known all over the world. There are Rastafarians all over the world, even here in Kenya. In the bus every Friday, you'll hear reggae music, you'll hear Rastafarian. Actually, there is a radio here in Kenya called Ghetto Radio, and it promotes Rastafarian and reggae music. So, the reggae music and Rastafarian made this country to be known way long time ago. And not even that. Remember that Jamaica was actually the first island to attain independence from the Britain. And through the fight of these brave men and women, Nana, the Maroon, we talked about it in the other video, and I clearly said this was a woman with some spiritual powers. Imagine, guys, it is said that 500 Maroons could fight 5,000 British soldiers and subdue them. Do you think that is a small achievement? Do you think that is normal? Jamaica was actually blessed before even it was formed. The Maroon people could fight the British army, 500 of the Maroon fighting 5,000 British soldiers, and these soldiers, remember, they had weapons, sophisticated weapons, when the Maroons had just machetes. And they are God. It's just like we read in the Bible. God was fighting for people. They just stand and see their enemies beating each other. That is the miracle that happened in Jamaica. And therefore, the history of Jamaica and its success and its fame does not start here now. It started way back from their ancestors. Look at Paul Bogler. Look at Marcus Garvey. Look at Nana, the Maroon. These are great men who had great potential, who had great strength, who had great passion for their country, and they fought nail and tooth to make sure their country attains independence, their country attains self-reliance, and we can see the greatness of Jamaica from these our brothers and sisters who sacrificed their lives to fight for Jamaica. So Jamaica's greatness and fame did not start just now. It started way back, long time ago. The other reason why Jamaica is so famous is because the people of Jamaica embrace each other, support each other, can go way, long way to make sure their own succeeds. You know, one thing I've realized, if people are not jealous of one another, if people are not envious of one another, if people support each other, the country can go to a very great height. And we can see that, actually I talked about it in another video, that every street of Jamaica is full of people who are artists or who are currently artists who have made impact in Jamaica. So they are supported, they are celebrated, they are made to feel they belong to a country, they belong to a people, they belong to a nation. And that is why most of Jamaicans excel even outside Jamaica. They excel wherever they go. Look at Usain Bolt. Look at all the Miss World titles we talked about, 4 of them. Look at the people who are going to be great people in UK, in Britain, in Germany, in USA, who have come from Jamaica. One of them, actually, I was reading, is actually the vice president in America, Harris. He is a citizen of Jamaica because these people have been brewed from a pot of self-confidence, a pot of self-independence, a pot of self-love, a pot of loving their country and all that. And that is why, with this confidence, with this believing in themselves, they have gone to very, very high heights. You cannot imagine Usain Bolt is actually amongst most fastest men in the world. We saw the history of the men of Jamaica and how they have made records in running the short distance races. We also saw the women of Jamaica are not left behind in the athletics, in the Miss Universe pageant, in the beauty industry, in the artist singing industry. These people are in the front line. Jamaica is in the front line because the people of Jamaica support each other. They embrace their talents. They support their talents. They hold their talents' hands and take them to the next level. And I want to appreciate the people of Jamaica. Maybe sometimes I talk about your country and you think I'm joking. I really don't joke. It is very, very rare you see a country supporting their own. Like for example, here in Kenya, we have athletes, but they have not gone to that high level of Usain Bolt. And yet our athletes run the long distance races and they make a lot of money through that. But we have not had them the way we have had Usain Bolt or any other person that we have had from Jamaica. They have made a lot of impact in the world because they have support home. They have their home support. They have their home love. And that is why they go to greater heights of winning for Jamaica. The other reason why Jamaica is so famous is because Jamaicans are vibrant, entertaining, energetic people. I think I talked about the men of Jamaica, and I say that these people are humorous, they are entertainers, they are dancers, they are a whole vibe. Who cannot love them? Who cannot want to associate with them? Who cannot want to be friends with them? And I really am lucky that I have so many friends from Jamaica. The people of Jamaica are humorous, they are entertainers, they are vibrant, they are energetic, they are hardworking, they are go-getters, they do not give up, they do not lose hope, they have to achieve whatever they have planned to achieve. Who do not want to be associated with such people? And that is why the whole world knows Jamaica. Because the other thing is that the Jamaicans preach, talk, eat, drink their country. Every every morning, every lunch hour, every evening, they talk about their country and they are proud to come from Jamaica. And wherever a Jamaican goes, whether they go to the diaspora, the other people, it's sort of they are ashamed of what they have, where they have come from. But Jamaicans will shout on the rooftop where they have come from. They will practice their culture in the states they are in the countries they are in. We saw the other day that we have groups that are formed in UK, Jamaican grouping together to support each other. Have you ever heard in other countries? I've never heard Kenyans have grouped to support their own here in Kenya. I'm not saying Kenyans are not good, but I am saying I think Jamaicans have a very special character that I've not seen with most of us. Look at them. They go to the diaspora, they form groups, they go back to their country and they help the poor. We looked at it the other day. Look at this again. The Jamaicans, when they go to the other countries, they remember their food, they remember their culture, they remember their dances, they remember their music. They don't forget about their culture. The other day, we talked about the festivals of Jamaica, and we saw that even the Jamaicans in USA, Jamaicans in UK, they participate in these festivals even in the country they belong. Actually, people came to the comment section to tell me we sit down and celebrate our festivals wherever we are. We don't forget our culture. We don't forget where we have come from. We don't forget our traditions. We keep them wherever we go. And I really am proud Jamaican people for that. It's not very easy to go to a new country, new culture, new people, new way of life, and you still hold on to your culture. It's not very easy. But Jamaicans have kept their culture, they keep on talking about their country, and their country therefore can be known to so many people because they don't hide they have come from Jamaica. So that is one of the reasons why Jamaica is so famous. The other reason is that Jamaicans are very proud of their country. And I think I've talked about it. They will climb on top of the mountains and shout they are Jamaicans. They are not going to shy away. They are not going to get ashamed that they are brag, that they come from Jamaica. Actually, they are proud of their color. They don't go feeling inferior or feeling ashamed because they are brag. They'll go and say where they come from. They shout and say they are Jamaicans. And that has made Jamaica to be known all over the world. They have their language, their culture, and their practices in wherever they go. I think I've mentioned that. They celebrate their festivals, they celebrate their culture, they embrace everything that they were taught when they were in Jamaica, wherever they go. They don't forget about their country, they don't forget about their culture, they don't forget where they have come from, because actually the people that have come to the comment section that live in diaspora and they are Jamaicans, they have always told me they go to their country every year or after 3 years. Yeah, they don't forget about their country. They keep on going to their country so that they can still feel belonging to Jamaica. That is a good virtue, and that has made Jamaica to be known all over the world. Jamaicans excel in track events, I have said that, boxing, Miss World. They move their flag high, they don't hide, they go lacing their flag, and everybody will know these are Jamaicans. And therefore, they don't hide about their flag. Actually, Jamaicans are very, very proud of their flag. I think I've said several times about that. And the colors of their flag talks a lot about who they are, about their country. They don't forget about their flag. Even in their country, we saw the flag is found in the airport, on the streets, in the shops. So they really value their flag. They embrace their black color, I've said that. They are actors and models that come from Jamaica. I've talked about the Rastafarian Movement. I've talked about the Vice President of USA is a Jamaican. The hip-hop music beginner or the person who started the hip hop music is a Jamaican. And the first black governor of New York was a Jamaican. Can you see the impact they are making? Because of what we have said, this impact make them to be known all over the world. Like the first black governor of the New York is a Jamaican. Don't you think that person would actually make a lot of impact or a lot of contribution in making Jamaica be known outside there? And the first black chairman of Joint Chief of Staff, USA Army, was a Jamaican. Don't you think now, in the army, everybody will know about Jamaica? Because this guy is somebody who is up there in the rank and belongs to Jamaica. And that is why I've said, Jamaicans do not lose focus. If they want to achieve something, they have to work hard without giving up until they attain their goal, until they attain their vision. And this is explained by all these people who have come from Jamaica, and yet they hold very big offices in very big countries. So we have seen that a lot of celebrities, by the way, I didn't know this, a lot of celebrities, especially in the diaspora, their background is either Jamaica or their parents have come from Jamaica. Did you know that? Most of the celebrities are that maybe they come from Jamaica or their parents are from Jamaica. And actually we saw Grace Jones. Is it Grace Jones? I think she's called Grace Jones, a very big artist who was actually performing all over the developed countries, USA, UK, and this woman was actually a Jamaican, a very big celebrity. Actually, she influenced and she inspired Rihanna, inspired so many big artists that we know, and she's a Jamaican. You can see what we are talking about. The food of Jamaica is known all over the world. And therefore, this type of food makes Jamaica to shout there on top of the world, not mentioning the beautiful island of Jamaica, and so many people flocking to it to visit. And they go and spread about the beautiful island, and people come to know it. The other thing is that people of Jamaica are hospitable and intelligent. Very, very hospitable and very, very intelligent. And therefore, people come to know them because of their character, because of their goodness, because of their welcoming nature, because of their goodness. Actually, I've said that. And that is why Jamaica has come to be known all over the world. Jamaica is so famous that every child knows Jamaica. Actually, if you look at it, you'll find that most of the people know Jamaica, even the small children, because of all this we have talked about. And don't forget, the love of Jamaicans to Africa. They love Africa with a passion. They have sung about Africa. They have actually tried to assist us in so many ways. Most of them spearheaded the attainment of independence in some of the countries in Africa. Zimbabwe, South Africa, and that is why Jamaicans cannot fail to be known. And that's so actually our presidents usually visit Jamaica. I saw Uhuru Kenyatta visited Jamaica, Nelson Mandela visited Jamaica. Why? Because this island, however small it is known by so many people. Jamaica continue to shine, continue to go high, the sky is the limit. And we are coming soon to join you, very soon. And guys, if you are watching me and you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. You assist me to get the ticket to this ride we all love. Guys, support this channel so that I can be able to step my foot on the soil of Jamaica. I would appreciate that so much. And now, let me talk about this woman who made us to know Jamaica. By the way, Dimwango did a lot of contribution for me to come to embrace Jamaica, for me to come to love Jamaica, for me to come to know Jamaica, for me to learn a lot about Jamaica. And therefore, this woman, I really value her. She is a great inspiration. She is a great motivation. She's a great walking miracle. Having come from a small village in Nyambohanse and going to very many countries and actually stepping her foot on the Caribbeans was an eye-opener to most of us, was an eye-opener to most of the people in the world. We have come to embrace the Caribbeans. We have come to know so much about the Caribbeans through this woman. And now I want to celebrate her victory. I want to celebrate her game. Because right now, she has stepped in one of the most visited countries in the whole world. And as she was going through the streets of New York, I was saying, wow, wow. When she was going up the stairs, I don't know what those stairs are called, she was calling them a name. And that area, there was a name she was giving it. As she was going through up the stairs and showing us the streets of New York, I was saying, the sky is the limit. We are our own drawback. When we open our eyes and we focus and we mind our business and eat our food and sleep, the sky will be the limit. We really are appreciative because the Mwango has taught us, the Mwango has shown us, the Mwango has actually inspired us and made us to know all things are possible. The dreams are varied. You can dream a dream and it will come to fulfillment because it is so inspiring. It is so a great achievement to see a woman who was there in poverty riding the ladder of moving from one country to the other, and especially going to the Caribbeans, going to Europe, going to Asia, going to all those countries she has gone and showing us the beauty of the world. We really appreciate this woman, we celebrate this woman, and we are telling her as she goes in US, touring different places, we wish you all the best. May God still continue uplifting you, taking you from one glory to the other, because we really appreciate you. You make us know that we can achieve our goals. However much the hindrances are, however much the handles are, we can achieve our goals. And therefore now today, guys, this will be the end of my video. And I want to remind you once again, be safe. We are still praying for you, but be safe. And I think the hurricanes are now over, and we really appreciate that God has protected you and shielded you. We thank you once again. See you during the next video. Bye-bye.